Welcome back to RealVacantLand.com. This is Luke Smith. I've got another property for you. This is one of my favorite titles. I just I wrote this title up here. I'm gonna point at this thing with my sloppy hand. I got stung by a stingray the other day, right in my hand. It's like the same thing that killed Steve Irwin, right? So I'm glad it didn't get me in the heart. It just got me in the hand. But my whole hand's not working. So I'm just gonna point at this title with my hand. No zoning here. That's my favorite title. So here's some more land with no zoning. This is in Sharp County, Arkansas. Sharp County has just wide open regulations. This is an old county. These are all old counties, but I mean, they don't update their rules much. Like a lot of the country started coming up with zoning regulations and stuff in the 70s and coming up with rules and saying you can't do this and you can't do that and you got to build this and you got to build that here and there. These people are slow to make up those rules, which I think is a good quality. So here's we'll zoom in on it. I'm on ruralvacantland.com. We've got hundreds of properties spread across the country. I mean, this map's getting kind of cluttered. I like to see all these green ones up where I used to live in northern Michigan. Maybe I'll jump into that next. But right now I'm looking at Arkansas. So we're looking at Arkansas, northern Arkansas, and we're zooming in on Sharp County. Hardy's over here. That's part of Sharp County. Ash Flat has a Walmart. I mean, you can just drive down there and get supplies. There might be other supplies up here in Hardy. But I know, yeah, look at that. There's Walmart Supercenter right there north of Ash Flat. I know that because all these properties over here I've made hundreds of videos about those properties, right? They're all sold out. There's only like 2 left. There's brand new ones that new guys put on the board. So here's Cherokee Village off to the side, and they've got these nice lakes you can go boating in and fishing and enjoying. And they got this neighborhood all wrapped around these lakes, and they charge fees, and they have all these ridiculous rules about what you can and can't do. And then off here in the corner where we have some land, there's no rules. There's no zoning, so you can go do what you want to do. You're supposed to have a septic system before you build a house. You put your RV on a property, you're supposed to dump it in a septic kind of way. I doubt anyone calls you on it, but it'd probably be a good idea to set up a septic system. Other than that, that's about it. That's what the state wants. Let's change this over to satellite. We got the little street view guy going. He's not going to work here. Maybe we zoom out somewhere. We'll find what this area looks like. Yeah, here we go. Let's try this. Here's the dirt road that leads up to the dirt road. Is that the extension of the road? Or is that the extension of the road? Ooh, now I'm lost. But here's a house somebody built in the area. I mean, they're building a nice house, big deck. That looks like a beautiful deck. Nice big windows. So I don't know where we're at, but you can see the trees over here. You know, nice. This whole area has these kinds of nice big trees. It's oaks and maples and cedars. There's a lot of cedar in the area too. So this was up here. So if you're driving past, yeah. So all these little roads, like road next to road that goes by the lake, that's where we were headed, down to these properties. So eventually, if you go down that road, you're going to pass some houses. Maybe this was the big fancy house on the hill. I don't know. Maybe that was the house we were just looking at. You go past there and around this dirt road, and there's still a house out here. So somebody is using this road, so you know it's drivable. And there's a power line going down the road too. So you got 2 properties here with a power line out front and then a whole bunch of trees. It looks like cedars and oaks, cedar and oak kind of mixed. And this whole area was logged off in like the 50s or something, right? So 60-year-old trees, or they took a while to get going. Now they're starting to go, and they're starting to get some girth to them. There's a power line going down here. So you could buy, I think these 2 are back to back. Let's pull these up. Let's see if we can get these going. So I'm going to look at both of them here because they're basically the same thing, right next to each other. $550 for the one in the south is 0.3 acres, and it's shaped like that going that way. The other one might be butterfly. Let's see. Yeah, I think they're butterfly. So butterfly being like one wing over here and one wing over there. I don't think they're backed up to each other, but they're like kitty corner from each other. So you could put your in-laws on one, and you could put yourself on the other or something. That might be too close for the in-laws, but you get the idea. Maybe your brother or cousin or something wants one. So you could live next to somebody if you got both of them. Or maybe you could put I don't know if you could run plumbing through and put septic on one, house on the other. Or maybe you just buy one each, buy it separate, buy them one at a time. So he's asking 550, well, how much are these? No, there's 750 bucks. Oh, this one's 0.4 acres. Look at that. So one's 0.4 acres for 750 bucks, and one is 0.3 acres for 550 bucks. So the one that's a little bit smaller, that's a little bit further out the road, he's asking $550, and the other one that's a little bit bigger, he's asking $750. Looks like you got this little bit bigger one. Looks like it's a little closer to the power line, but I mean the power line going over here, it shouldn't be but 1 or 2 poles to get it into the other property too. So I don't know if it's that much of a difference. Okay, so or he's offering financing, $60 down, $60 a month for 18 months on the bigger one, or $60 down, $40 a month for 18 months on the smaller one. So the smaller one, 0.3 acres, which isn't that small. I mean, you could do $40 a month financing on that. That's pretty easy for 18 months. Okay, so 2 different options, $60 a month or $40 a month. And yeah, 2 different properties right near each other. You can put them together. See, this map kind of paints the picture. So one's right here and one's right here. So these corners line up, but their properties aren't back to back. So I'll make a link to each one of these properties in the video below, or in the description of this video below, and you can go to the website and you can look at them and pick which one you want. And feel free to go look at them. There's GPS coordinates there. You click on it, it'll give you driving directions to go out to the property and look at these things. And but my favorite part is right over here. This no zoning here. Just says it in the title. Just go have fun with the land. Everyone's always asking me what I can and can't do on the property. Here, no zoning here. Really cheap land and no zoning. Go have fun, guys. Go make it happen. Send me a picture someday of what you make, what you build. I think that'll be the best part. I like to hear the stories coming full circle later on. Everyone just buys the land and they take off and they go work on it. And I don't get any feedback, because once you buy the land, then the real work starts, right? You got to go to town on that stuff and make it happen. So thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. This is Luke Smith, RuralVacantLand.com. If you like these kinds of videos, hit subscribe. I'll keep serving up more properties like this all across the country. We've got some waterfront ones. We've got some desert ones. We've got some mountain properties. We've got wood properties in the woods. We're getting a bigger spread across the country, and it's snowballing more and more. Always the cheapest land in the area, and we'll just keep it coming. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Again, Luke Smith, RuralVacantLand.com. See you in the next video.